And your expensive investment that ended up becoming a medieval farboth. Wow. It's Rimworld. Welcome back, and I hope you're having a better day than this finger spike currently is. Oh, it's its birthday today. I guess that's because it was born today. That makes sense. We're back in Cauliflower Valley after a action-packed? Sure, we'll call it action-packed. Certainly was for Nacho, at the very least. Episode yesterday. And at the tail end of yesterday, Carolina Athos the Clever joined us, and it looks like we've gotten ourselves another member of the team with the Fearless. Wow, what is wrong with your face? Hey, actually, we did want another cook, so you know what? I'll take the Fearless here. Probably a good idea to roll the wheel of names, actually, now that I think about it. Much better. Lilla Mufus the Fearless. Mufus can potentially come to be a good shot. Decent cook, good with plants. You know what? Pretty happy with this, all said and done. What we will have to do with Mufus, who has an incredibly creepy face, and Athos, is convert them over. So where is Clav? Oh, conversion's currently on cooldown. Sure, that's fine. Nevertheless, we'll get round to that. That's not a problem. Let's switch Athel back to the sword. Mufus can have the Hellcat rifle. I think that makes sense. That's the route we'll go down there. All of a sudden, though, we're looking a little bit more balanced insofar as who's got guns and who's got not guns. We've also got an exotic goods trader here, so kind of makes sense we see what they've got. And you know, I think we'll just sell the shard animal and the psychic sooth pulsar. I don't really want to drive all the animals in the region into a man-hunting rage. And whilst a temporary mood boost to everyone would be nice, 380 silver would be nicer. Smoke leaf resistant would be quite a good gene pack to provide to Kalani, all things considered. What, though, is robust? Take less injuries than others from the same damage. Hey, robust would be incredibly useful to have. Oh my word, there's ageless and super heat dispersal here as well. So ageless just stops people aging completely, and neural heat recovery. That is brilliant and understandably expensive, but is also entirely affordable. So I think we'll pick up robust and ageless and superheat dispersal as well. We'll grab that archive capsule, and all of a sudden, our selection of genes has become a little bit more interesting. We would, in fact, benefit from building a gene assembler. So let's pop one of those down. Clav can now convert as well. So I think we'll start the conversion train on Athos first, given the fact that Athos joined us first. It kind of just makes sense, right? Go in order. Neither of these two are going to be... Yeah, we could just get that done sort of in the background. And with that conversion on... Was it Athos? It was Athos. We actually have enough development points to finally reform our ideologent. So I think we'll take a look at that today. I've had this in mind because of the fact that quite a lot of the stuff that's taken place in the almost year that we've been on this weird planet, we've been quite charitable. You know, we've been helping people. We've been quite nice, shall we say. We've overall been a friendly bunch. And to that end, I actually think the inclusion of healthcare here, that would make charity essential, or at least important. As well as that, it would also make it so our hospital becomes ever more important to us. So yeah, I think including healthcare in here is a great idea. I also think, given the fact that we've seen the existence of slaves in our time here, emancipation would be something that we'd kind of get behind as well. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Disapproved, sure. So yeah, we've gone from just being a psychic focus to having a focus on emancipation and healthcare. And we'll keep the style there as techist. I know we can't see it in the list, but it's techist. So what does that change for us? Well, actually, I think we could probably do with getting rid of XCOM from the name. We'll just go with Remnants instead. We'll keep the logo, but we've sort of, you know, we're a year on almost. We've moved past that a little bit. We'll keep the Goonstone being the key. We'll keep the Goonstone as the deity. That's never going to change. It's just the name. But let's take a look at what that's changed for our precept. So charity, I think, becomes important to us. Slavery, outright forbidden. I'm absolutely fine with that. Hospital being required. Slave trading. We can buy slaves with the intention of emancipating them. Our leader is still the best psycaster. We still, have the situation we had with psychic focus. Importantly, though, our 10 quality does increase as a result of having healthcare, which is quite nice. Things like cannibalism remaining abhorrent. We're still moderately bigoted. Research is still normal. And, I think the last thing really is we could add a role here. A medical specialist, maybe? Yeah, I think we'll add in a medical specialist. The Sergo Master, as it were. Maybe a good role for Trollpants to look towards getting, although Trollpants is currently our faction leader due to being our highest level Psycaster. We also have the Slave Emancipation Ritual. This is us now. We are no longer the XCOM Remnants. We are now just the Remnants. So hopefully we don't take too much of a mood hit for having done all that. We'll see. We've also got an opportunity to link someone else to the anima tree, and I think the addition of Kalani as a Psycaster wouldn't necessarily be a bad call, so sure, you know what, let's have a dance around the tree and bestow some extra powers on Kalani. Kalani's non-violent, so they'll probably be similar to Clav in that utility powers are the dish of the day, but yeah, I think that'll be a nice addition, actually. And there we go, the mood has changed because we've actually got what is being described as a huge hospital, so that's worked out quite nicely. Mood boost of 10, and another recruit. Are you joking me here? This is getting a little bit out of hand. Nevertheless, welcome aboard, Valentin Priad the Wise. Wonderful to have you here. Maybe we don't want you taking the best quality medicine. What are you good at? What was your situation? Another one that's really good at plants, another good medic, and actually quite capable of doing some shooting and mining. So yeah, I mean, Priad might not be capable of doing anything intellectual, but it's really quite good. So I'm pretty happy to have Priad on board, that's for certain. All these new people joining does actually mean we're going to need some additional housing. And as well as that, maybe we want to consider a dedicated place to hold our prisoners, as opposed to just putting them in this house here. I think a dedicated place wouldn't be a bad idea. So sure, a prison. A prison. Kalani has now completed the linking ritual, though, which is pretty nice. So let's take a look here. What have we got going on for Kalani? I think actually Wild Speaker would be quite on theme for Kalani here. So sure, we'll go with Wild Speaker. And there's a hunter from the old civil ones, and we've just finished smoke pop packs. Well, that's a thing to say. What are you doing here? You'll hang around for a time. Oh wow, it's a Muffalo crew yet again. So for the prison, I don't think we need to go particularly extravagant here, and I think just maybe an extension onto the Gene Lab for now wouldn't be a bad place for it. We'll pop down a prison here. It doesn't have to be too exciting. Before I forget as well, we'd best get that Goonstone Advent on the go. Trollpants offering a backhanded compliment about Farley's height is something I'd never thought I'd see, but here we are. And there we go, the Sky Lanterns are off. Which is actually quite nice, all said and done, isn't it? And it was beautiful. Everyone's got a nice mood boost from doing that, and we gained 10 goodwill with the Quack Pack. We are still seeing power problems, as it goes. At least when the sun's down. Maybe it's the case that we actually just need another battery. I've gained another Psylink level, so they can now make a rock construct. Trick of it is that actually we need to find a rock. There we go. Go and do one of these. What does this do even? Creates a construct capable of simple chores. Hey, so we've got a free little cleaning boy here, right? There he goes. Hello. We'll call you Henry. Basic Mech Tech has finally shown up in the old project list here, so we'll grab that for Huckett to be able to start making use of that mech link that they've got installed. We got that seemingly ages ago and haven't really been able to do anything with it, so it'd be quite nice to start doing some mech tech stuff. Probably means we're going to need to build another lab specifically for Hooker, but we'll get to that. We've got a prison going on right now. For now, we do in fact have a prison, and we'll switch Rilzal here over to just being able to eat paste, so we're not wasting too much food on them as well. But yes, we'll consider the prison taken care of. Up next then, resource gathering and mining. Resource gathering and mining? No. Resource gathering is mining. Resource gathering and housing. Rufus isn't doing too well since they joined us, and is actually on the verge of having a major break, which isn't ideal. Primarily, it's because of their ideology, though. So I think once Clav's able to hit them with the conversion stick, they'll probably be fine. They just need a bit of adjustment, you know. And at least you're in a good enough mood to tell a joke about fighting bandits to Farley. So that's something, isn't it? Look at them playing their wooden horseshoes pin. I've just noticed that Priyad's title is Oath, and that's incredible. Why is your title Oath? What is your background? Oh, you were a medieval farm oaf before you joined us. I see. At least before that, you were a medical prodigy. You gave up the life on an overpopulated herb world where you displayed a remarkable aptitude for medicine. You know, you got the best education money could buy, but you didn't have a lot of time to develop socially or engage in risky behavior, and you were an expensive investment that ended up becoming a medieval farm oaf. Wow. What an interesting life you've led in your 39 years of being alive. Medical emergency. Who's got a medical emergency going on? Oh no, Rilzal's got hypothermia. That's not the best, actually, because we can't exactly do anything about that immediately. Can we get a heater in here? I totally forgot to put a heater in the prison. Kalani, could you quickly... No, you're not constructing. Huckett, go. Go now. Save Rilzal. Priyad's also naked? Yeah, we're going to have to get some clothes. Or Priyad there. Hey, why are you carrying gold around and advanced components and things that we could use? Actually, so is Athos. Does that mean Mufus is too? Yes. The librarian, High Stellarch of the Imperium, has discovered an ancient complex a long distance away that contains information about the Darklands. She can't spare people to look at it, but hopes we can supply 3 people to go and deal with that. Although there is a group of the Puggers down there. Willing to shuttle us there and back, though. Do you know something? I think we could get away with that. And we've got some folk around here that could probably help out too, so sure. Let's go for that. The shuttle's leaving in 24 hours. There we go. Okay, Athos, get in there. Nacho, get in there. And who else do we send? Is the real question. I think we'll send Mufus, actually. Although, maybe not Mufus. You might break down on us. Let's send Hawks. There we go. Get after it. That's just not what you want in your bedroom, bathroom. No wonder Rufus is upset. And Nacho, Athos, and Hawks have arrived over here in this... where are we in relation to everything? Oh, we're right up north in the Cricker Barrens. We are quite far from home, as it goes. There's home down at the bottom, and there here we are. So, what have we got going on here? I suppose is the next question. We've got some disgusting nutrient-packed meals, and one of these 2 buildings... Ah, it's going to be this one. We can tell from the ominous green glow that's going on here. Okie dokie, let's just head in through the front door, and then we'll see what we can see once we're inside. I don't like the look of this. Large fire explosion if damaged. That ain't ideal. I think we probably want to deconstruct this wall, just in case that goes boom. Yeah, do you know what? We'll deconstruct this wall too. Just so Hawks has an escape route. Athos isn't very intellectual. So I think Athos and Nacho will continue their exploration while Hawks hacks that terminal. Okay, so far so good. We've got another wall to deconstruct down here, just if we want to make sure that this thing doesn't blow up and we've got an escape route again. And we found some hyperweave. Sure, alright. Oh, and some medicine. You know what? We'll absolutely take some medicine. And some neutroamine. Well, not much neutroamine, but hey, that's more penoxycycline. Whilst they're hacking, we'll send Nacho across here to investigate what's going on. Although, just in time for Hawks to finish hacking that is going to explode. So that's fine, Hawks. You just get out of there. Continue on your merry way. Oh dear. They're going to be fine. Athos and Hawks are just continuing to hack away whilst Nacho's up here just exploring these strange little buildings. These are all advanced beds. That's a legendary advanced bed, my word. Hello there. And another explosion. Oh, that's not a big deal. It's ages away. And that fire's gone out. We're fine. Oh, there's a paramedic in here. What are you? A small mechanoid designed for non-violent emergency situation management. The paramedic can rescue the wounded, fight fires, treat the sick, and perform surgery. That's quite cool. We're gonna ignore it, but it's quite cool. If it ain't gonna harm us, then we're not gonna harm it. Look at all these advanced beds. There's 17 of them. That's crazy. Actually, we are going to... unfortunately for this little robot, it's met Nacho now. You can kill it, right? Okay, fine. Come on. There you go. Probably didn't need to do that. Hawks actually has hypothermia from being here. And I figured, yeah, we could potentially grab a couple of advanced components from these beds. So I've got Nacho dismantling those whilst Athos finishes the job. There we go. Is there anything else that we really want to grab whilst we're here? I mean, there's some uranium here. There's some steel, but... probably not. Hawk's going back to the ship where it's warmer, because, yeah, the hypothermia is just going to cause problems there. Athos and Nacho, I think, could absolutely pick up a few advanced components whilst we're here. We've got time. Apparently the bed blows up if you try attacking it, which is a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. I think, actually, given the fact that we've hacked everything, we're not really going to get much out of this. We'll just we'll send these guys home. We've done what we came here to do. And we don't need to hang around. There'll be more advanced components in the future. At least we didn't run into any ne'er-do-wells whilst we were out here in the northern reaches. What are you? Oh, you're Muffalo. Okay. And there we go. Quest complete. Nice change from that failed quest that we had last time, where we accidentally killed a bunch of tribals that we, were there to rescue. Moving on. And just as... moving on was on the agenda, some wasters from the toxic community have arrived nearby. Approaching from multiple angles. They're attacking us from 3 angles from the looks of the minimap there. They're going to prepare for a while, though, so I'm wondering if our if Nacho, Athos, and Hawks get back in time. Because what I don't really want to have to do is split up too much to fight this. What have we got going on, though? We got 1 down here, 2 up here, and then what's this, 3? Yeah, sure. So this solo artist... our shuttle landed pretty far off. Nacho, you know what? I've got a job for you. Speed boost. And then we're going to go and take care of this one that's by itself with Nacho. Darkest here. Doesn't really know what's about to hit him. Or her. Her. Oh, maybe they do know because they're taking shots. Well, good job. Oh, hey, some smoke leaf. I know a certain Kalani that could potentially use that. You really did a number on Darkest there, Nacho. Good job, Nacho. Proud of you. And then let's head up north, because we're not done yet. We've got these 2 jokers next who've got a mini turret gun, actually. We want to fight them with a little bit more of intent, shall we say. The good news is that these 3 have positioned themselves in such a way that it's going to make it quite difficult for them to get to us. I wonder if our gunners all have the range to make something happen from out here. That would be quite useful. Keeping Priad back a bit, given the fact that, Priad's currently naked. And we'll bring Aethel. In fact, Aethel and Nacho can probably head along there. And yeah, we are in a fight. We researched flak armor, incidentally, so that's good news, isn't it? Those 2 are immediately dealt with, so I don't think we've got any real problems here. Let's just send in... Nacho and Aethel can go and have a rest. We'll just send... In fact, Priad, go home as well. We probably don't need you. And they are actually coming from the north, interestingly. Let's position in this little gap here. Where are they coming from? You're just... I don't really understand. It's fine. We're poison. Shot to pieces. Wasn't really a raid, was it? Let's be honest. They just sent a few people at us to die. Actually, though, we could capture poison for the genes, you see. Aethel, go and capture poison. I think we've gotten a few interesting powers for Hawks within the Archotechist tree here, so we're going to grab Skipmaster next for Hawks there. Welcome, Poison. Brad, we really need to find you some clothes, bud. That can't be what you want to see when you're when you're captured. We've got Kalani here studying some more secrets of the finger spike. Our anomaly research is progressing just incredibly slowly, which kind of makes sense. We've only got this thing to study after all. Kalani has actually gotten over their smoke leaf addiction, which is super nice. So we don't really need these anymore. And in actual fact, the sun lamp's probably one of the reasons why we're struggling with power. So it's nice to get rid of that as it goes. And housing is actually finished too. Again. And we've got quite a lot of idle folk at the moment. So what's next on the agenda? Well, to be honest with you, we did talk briefly about the Mechanitor lab. And I do think that would be worth our time, especially as far as Hucket's concerned. The question really is, where do we build it? I'm kind of thinking it as maybe a nice little addition to the would-be xenogenetics lab. So sure, we'll pop it down here, I think. It's certainly the case that now that we've gotten rid of that sun lamp, we can probably afford to put some power into robotics. But then at the same time, I'm kind of looking at the batteries and panicking a little bit. It's gonna be fine. And the time is here. Clav is about to give birth. So you're gonna go to the hospital, right? So we have to choose a doctor and a spectator and all the rest of it. But I think Trollpants being the doctor here kind of makes sense. And then there was a baby. A healthy baby, in actual fact. Welcome to the world, Dev Z Poduk. Oh, that means we're going to need some baby food. We've got a crib coming soon, right? Yeah. Nacho, do you want to go and quickly build that for us? And baby food, too, I guess, is going to be on the agenda, but that's fine. You know, at some point, we are going to need to maybe make a bit of a better, like, dining and recreation room. Make some room for beer brewing and things like that. Maybe here would be quite nice for that. I don't know. Just sort of left baby on the floor. It's fine. Riyad's wearing clothes now, at least. Oh, there we go. Who's taking the baby? Was that Zari? Yet again, Zari's just the sensible one. Turns out, Zari knows that the floor isn't the correct place for a baby. There it is. Dev Z Poduk. He has moderate expectations. All right. You've just got here. And I suppose Clav's going to be out of action for, what? Yeah, best part of a day, we'll call that. Sure, that's fine. It kind of makes sense. The Abandoned Factory is one of those other quests that is going to expire soon. I think we will accept this. Jump to Abandoned Factory. Oh, it's not that far away either. You know, given the fact that they're all currently sitting around doing nothing, I think we'll send Mufus, Athos, Priad off to that factory. It's only going to take them half a day or so to get there as well, which is kind of nice. In actual fact, we'll send Kerwin too. Yeah, get yourselves out there and see what's at this abandoned factory we've all been hearing so much about. And another quest has just showed up from the Imperium again. They want us to take care of 4 man-traps at Cauliflower Valley for 8 days. They're K-Boss's favourite pets. Sure, you know what? We'll look after your man-traps. What on earth is a man-trap? Oh. Normal-looking things. The man-trap was created as an attempt to weaponize a mutated DNA Missipilla. A Venus flytrap, for those of us not scientifically inclined. We could look after these creepy things. They can, as long as they stay here, that'll be fine, I suppose. Yeah. Sure. Welcome. Actually, I don't really want them. Oh, they'll be fine. Meanwhile, Athos, Kerwin, Priad, and Mufus have arrived at the abandoned factory. What have we got going on here? Oh my goodness, look at you. Moribund Galatros. That's art. Deeply intelligent, ascertain when they're close to death, direct themselves to a shrubland known as the Galatros Graveyard, that's where we are. Die there alone, far from their group. Galatros might expend as long as 2 decades roaming around a graveyard. Wow. Cool. I like that artwork too. Okay, so we've got the horrible, the perfect, Bella, Timea, Gizella here. They're all wearing plate armor, aren't they? And look at this. Conveyor oven and a meat grinder. Is this what I think it is? Corpses are pulled in via clamps before being weighed, analyzed, and crudely torn apart. Flesh chunks are then ground into a finely processed and surprisingly flavorful but perplexing meat. Oh, good. And then an industrial-sized oven accepts nearby food and processes. Okay. Sure. And what have you got here? You've got a bolt-action rifle, a light SMG, and a flintlock. You know what? That's fine. I think we can manage that. Well, I say that now. Let's go for something. Let's just take point here, actually. You can't see them from where you are, right? That's going to be the real trick of it thing. Yeah, there we go. Priad's on the go. For goodness sake. Oh dear. What happens? Shot through the heart. Gazella's shot annihilated Mufus's heart and pierced her torso. Remarkable. Didn't stand a chance. That's not ideal at all. Who's Gazella? You. With that bolt action rifle, I see. Alright, well, that's clearly dangerous. We need to deal with that. Oh, Mufus, you've been here 2 seconds, man. What do we do now? We're gonna have to get that gun. Right, go in. Equip that rifle. Okay. Get back into cover. Oh, there are actually quite a lot of them, aren't there? Nice headshot. Oh, Athos. Right, Nacho. Nacho, I need you to go and help. Here, go now. Go, 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 go. Yes, just go. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. This has gone poorly. They were not prepared for this. Kerwin, set this one on fire. Hellcat burner, there it is. Go. Perfect. The horrible is now on fire. Hey. Keep at it, keep at it. Perfect. They're not very good shots, are they? Let's be honest. Athos, come round here. Priad, come round here. Kerwin, how you doing? You're fine. You're fine. Athos is not. Athos, we need you taking care of this guy. Great, that's one down. All of that and one is down. Athos, move in here. And Priad here. Just use the wall, use the wall. The horrible's down. Amazing. They're actually winning this fight. Except for the fact that we lost Mufus. Nacho's on their way. For all the good that'll do. And we've just blown their cover up, so that's great. One more. You can get them, you can get them. Oh god, Cohen's down. Bleeding out in 7 hours. Keep it up. Keep it up. Get this one. We at least get this one killed. Yes. Okay. Oh, they're still fighting us. That's not ideal. Got range on these? Yes. Nacho, where are you? You haven't left yet. Great. Athos got 21 hours. Brad's fine. Cohen's technically fine, but I'd rather they didn't have to go through death again. And we've lost Movers, which is just remarkable. Come on, surely the two of you... Okay, good. We just need a good shot on this one, right? They're coming at us with a bolt-action rifle. Come on, you can do it. Nacho's on their way. One more good hit. That's all Gazella needs here. Their left lung has been destroyed, surely. Perfect. Okay. What a nightmare. All right, Priad, you have actually got some good medical skill. That's great. Athos is bleeding out in 12 hours. Kerwin's bleeding out in 6. Priad, could you tend Kerwin and Athos come and grab this one's armor for us? Seeing as actually, of everyone here, Athos is the only one that's currently got armor on them. Nice work. Apart from the whole Mufus thing. You know what? Melee attack horrible to death. Sure. A little bit barbaric, but it'll be fine. Something to be proud of. All right. Could you check this door here? What's in here? What's in here? Nothing. Really hoping for some beds, you know. They haven't exactly left us with a lot. Okay, you know, Nacho, just go home. You'll be fine. We don't need you anymore. And we're going to get out of here because that did not go very well at all. They can sort of rest and heal up on the road, I think. We are going to bring Mufus home with us. Priad will be able to heal everyone up whilst on the road. Kerwin will be okay. Athos will be okay, although nearly lost a leg, as it goes. Priad's fine. Cohen's actually fine, or will be fine once Priad can do the medicine-related activities. And we lost Mufus, which, I mean, well, Is what it is, I suppose. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm sure everyone's going to be delighted about that. I'm going to have to do a funeral. Shot to death. We can't even bring the steel plate armor home. We're actually too heavy with it. So, yeah, they're going to have to just leave that behind. So we've came out of that with some gloves, some boots, and some medicine, and a dead Mufus. What a disaster. Kerwin has an infection in their right arm, which is just tremendous news. I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll get home. They're going to get home in half a day. I think we'll be able to take care of Kerwin when they get back. The would-be mechanical lab is, like, they've finished building it, but other things have gotten in the way of us actually using it for now, unfortunately, including building a crematorium. We did get the gene processor taken care of, and I think an industrial generator would probably be a smart play given the power problems that we've been having. And we did finish a would-be dining room as well, which is kind of nice. Just need some floor. We'll get to that. And one more attack for the day. Insectoids in the Rim are genetically altered organisms designed to fight mechanoid invasions. The Black Hive was the best of the best. A group of Black Hive insectoids has tunneled to this location and will attack us immediately. Okay, wow. That's... What is this? A hive of giant insects. Oh, it was just... That was what they tunneled here with. And a megalouse and a mammoth worm. A large genetically engineered pill bug. Sure. And this thing. Genetically engineered worm. They're rather quite peaceful. Well, this one certainly is not. Well, we've got a certain 4 people here, you strange-looking insects. I guess you're going to come in through this breach in the wall, aren't you? Certainly looks that way. You are moving fast. Holy moly. Right, Hawks, let's just simmer down. Let's get Nacho and Aethel here, and then we'll have Hawks and Hooker probably here. They're not going to... Okay, Hawks, you're going to need to stun that, aren't you? Yeah, good job. Aethel, you know what? Let's get you in here. And let's get Nacho in too. Come on. That's it. Great. And then there was a gigantic worm. So let's just move you guys up. Barely a problem, look. Teamwork, hey? Great work. Okay, and finish it off. Not a problem. We've returned and just left Kerwin lying here. Amazing. Kerwin, who's currently suffering from a pretty severe infection. Thanks, Aethos. Thanks, Priad. At least Aethel cares. We do have to award someone with some honor. I guess we'll just go with Aethos. Sure. Aethos is now a freeholder. More importantly... Wait, what did you do with Moo's body? You still have it? Okay, good. Kerwin has Mufus. Excellent news. And Trollpants, wherefore art thou? Because we're going to need you to save Kerwin's life here, let's be honest. Put the immunity in place. I think Kerwin's going to be okay with that in particular. We're not going to have to chop the arm off. That's for certain. Mufus won't attend due to extreme temperature in the ritual area. I've got some news for you, Mufus. I guess we'll wait for it to be a bit warmer so Mufus's corpse doesn't feel quite as uncomfortable then. Sure. So we unlocked the advanced industrial generators, and what came up next was basic vehicles, which I am absolutely keen on getting a go on. So sure, at long last, we might actually be able to start moving around the place without having to walk everywhere. That'd be kind of nice. I'm also, after that sort of situation there with Mufus's corpse, I'm also going to just expand the... I don't know what this is. This place. I'm going to expand this place to accommodate for the crematorium. I think it would actually make more sense. Like, they wouldn't just have a random crematorium out there, right? And Rilzal and Poison are going to be making an attempt at a prison escape here. They've made a mistake. Nacho's really quick. Please don't kill them. Oh, and a Psycaster raid as well, just to really add things to the mix. Secto Supremacy. Then a human pirate gang. One thing at a time, right? Let's deal with these prisoners first, shall we, Nacho? Any moment now. You could put it down. There you go. Okay. Hey, Rilzal, how you going? And again, that's Nacho's be taken out. Oh no. That ain't good. That ain't good. Okay. Also not good. This guy is coming at us pretty quick with a charge pistol. So, time to mount up and get after it, I suppose. Right. And these guys are down. These guys down here are also in the middle of everything. Okay, you know what? Let's just do one thing at a time. So, who's nearby? Nobody in particular, actually. All right, you know something? Hawks, Huckett, Riyadh. Your job is this one person. They've just got a pistol, so I'm sure you can manage. Riyadh needs to find some cover too, but that's fine. Meanwhile, Aethel and Zari, we're going to just have to leave that prisoner for now, but that is what it is. Aethel and Zari, get yourselves down here, and then on top of all that, Troll Pants, get yourself capturing this person. Nacho will come back to you. Hopefully they stand up before too long. Hawks, okay, cool. In fact, you know, I've changed my mind. Huckett and Priad. What is this person even? Just a baseliner, right? Yeah. Huckett and Priad. How about Aethel and Zari? Hawks, this is all you. Right, let's stun this guy. That's it. Move in. Stun him again. Move in. Nacho, you back up? Yeah, you are. Amazing. Right, let's go, let's go. Still got speed boost? Yes. Move in. Right, one button, there we go. Gotta go and help Hawks. What is... Oh, goodness gracious. They are indeed a Psycaster. Stun them again. Hawks, get out of... What is happening? No, Hawks, no. No, no, no. Nacho, Athos, you go here. Decided to kidnap who you can and you're gonna leave? I don't think so. Surprise. Take him out, Nacho. That's the one. Okay, Hawks really needs a rescuing. And what's going on down here? Okay, they've taken care of everything. It looks like we missed a fight. What happened to you? Okay, shot you to bits. Nacho, rescue Hawks. This is a slight issue, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And our other prisoners almost escaped. Yeah, we've lost this guy, I think. Unless you somehow collapse from blood loss at this point, but I don't think that's going to happen. Farewell, Rilzel. You did a good job. You chose the perfect moment. Can we please have a bit of medical attention on Hawks here? Are you fine? You're fine. Just you had rocks thrown at you. That was insane. And look at this. Look at this. Zari, once again. The hero we never knew we needed. Importantly, though, they're all actually fine. The rain has come and taken care of the fire. I can't believe you threw rocks at Hawks like that. That's horrendous. Troll Pants has decided to throw a party in Priad's house. I'm sure Priad is very pleased about what's happening here. So strange. Maybe we need to put a party spot down. And at last we can actually have the funeral. And I think that's probably going to be the end of today's episode. As we say goodbye to Mufus, who was here for all of 2 minutes. But as Clav explains death and family, and everyone gathers round to say goodbye, Troll Pants and Kalani have kind of taken a bit of a backseat there. We'll end today there. I don't know what we've actually accomplished today, now that I think about it, but it feels like something. Next time, we've got the sort of foundation for that Mechanita lab, which I'm looking forward to trying out. We've also finished vehicles research, which I'm also looking forward to trying out, because that's the vanilla expanded vehicles mods aren't something I've played around with at all. So yeah, particularly looking forward to that. I think it'd be good to get these guys roaming around this very strange planet, Mad Max style, such as it were. One other thing that did happen today, actually, is as we say goodbye to Mufus, New Life did in fact join us, and Zed is here and amongst it. So ain't that something? So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.